You know that feeling when you step into a garden and it's just alive, all that buzzing?
Yeah, absolutely. It's
Yeah.
what you aim for, right? Creating that little haven.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's talk lavender today. It looks amazing, smells incredible.
And pollinators just love it. Bees, butterflies, the whole lot.
It's from Southern Europe originally, isn't it?
Yeah.
But even just a small row or even a few pots can make a difference.
Oh, definitely. And choosing lavender, it's more than just making things look pretty. You're actively helping out the local ecosystem.
Okay, so our mission today, looking at what Kesser and Steen found in Oma's organic garden.
Yeah, their experiences. We want to figure out how to really use lavender, effectively to give those pollinators a real boost.
So let's dive in. Kesser and Steen, they noticed something, maybe a bit concerning. Bees arriving early in this season.
Mm-hmm.
But then later on, things got quiet. They seemed to disappear. That might sound familiar to some listeners.
It really might. And it does make you think, doesn't it? That early buzz then. Nothing. It suggests, well, maybe the lavender drew them in initially, but maybe the garden or even the wider area didn't have enough other food sources later on. Variety.
Ah, okay. So, key point there. Lavender's great, but it can't be the only thing on the menu.
Exactly. Variety is really crucial to keep them around all season.
Right. Which kind of leads us to Aunt Green's lavender. It had gotten a bit leggy,
Uh,
out of shape.
yeah, a bit wild. So Kesser and Steen decided to prune it back quite hard.
And why was that such a smart move? Not just for looks, I assume.
No, definitely not just aesthetics. Think of it like hitting the reset button for the plant. Pruning encourages it to grow back bushier,
Okay.
and it often triggers a second wave of flowers, sometimes even more flowers than the first time.
Ah, so more flowers over a longer time, more food for the pollinators.
Precisely. You're basically extending the buffet for them,
Yeah.
maximizing what the plant can offer.
Got it. So lavender's like the flashy invitation to the party.
Huh, yeah, something like that. It gets their attention.
But a really good party, a thriving garden, needs more than just one attraction. It needs the full spread.
That's a great way to put it. You need that succession of different plants blooming at different times, and, crucially, a water source, too.
Right. Water.
Yeah.
Easy to forget.
Very easy. But consistent food and water, that's what keeps pollinators healthy and encourages them to stick around.
Okay. Now, Kesser and Steen also mentioned seeing beekeepers collecting swarms nearby. How does Oma's garden fit into that, this sort of pollinator corridor?
Well, a garden like Olma's, packed with resources, can actually help stabilize local bee colonies if they have plenty of food nearby.
They're less likely to swarm.
Exactly. Less pressure to pack up and leave in search of better foraging. It provides that stability.
Makes sense. And back to Aunt Green, cutting back that lavender wasn't just good for the bees, right? She got something out of it, too.
Oh, absolutely. Those prune stems, wonderful for bringing indoors. That amazing lavender scent filling the house. Very calming.
I can almost smell it.
And they mentioned using lavender oil for sleep, even for, heat stroke relief. It's such a versatile plant.
It really is. But wait, they didn't prune all of it, did they? Some was left alone.
Correct. Aunt Green specifically wanted some left unpruned.
Why is that?
For the seeds, letting some plants go fully mature means they produce seeds. It's nature's way of propagating free lavender plants for other spots in the garden.
Ah, clever.
Yeah.
Expanding the pollinator patches naturally.
Yep. Simple and effective.
So what about the lavender that does get left, the stuff that becomes, a bit wild and maybe disheveled as you described it? Is that just wasted space?
Not at all. It might look untidy to us, but that unkempt growth is actually really valuable. It becomes habitat.
Habitat for what?
Well, they observed lizards using it for shelter, and those lizards hunt grasshoppers.
Right.
And guess what eats grasshoppers? Birds. So that messy lavender patch indirectly supports the bird population.
Wow, so it connects all the way up the food chain.
Yeah, it really does. It shows how everything in the garden is interconnected. And those birds, well, their song is another beautiful element of a lively garden, isn't it?
Definitely. So it's not just about neatness. It's this balance, right? Some careful pruning, some letting things go a bit wild.
That's the heart of it. Managing parts of it for blooms, leaving other parts for seed, for shelter. It all creates a richer, more resilient garden. Supports more life. You gotta see the bigger picture.
Okay, so let's recap the main takeaways. Lavender. Brilliant for pollinators. Definitely a good start.
Pruning gives you more flowers, extends the season.
But you need diversity. Other plants. Water for real long-term support.
Crucial.
And even the bits you might think look messy can have surprising ecological value. creating habitat.
Absolutely. Don't be too quick to tidy everything up.
Which brings us to a final thought for you, the listener. Take a look at your own green space, maybe your garden, your balcony, or even just a local park.
Yeah, think about how it's managed. Or perhaps how you manage it. What ripple effects might your choices be having on the little web of life right there? Just observe it with these ideas in mind.
You might be surprised what you see. You know that feeling when you step into a garden and it's just alive, all that buzzing.
Yeah, absolutely. It's what you aim for, right? Creating that little haven.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So let's talk lavender today. It looks amazing, smells incredible.
And pollinators just love it.